Hello, and welcome back to Colony Survival, aka my addiction. Uh, I spent so much time in game this week. I remember why I stopped playing. So anyways, I think we're gonna start a new world today. Uh, this may actually become a series. Haven't done a series in a while, so it'll be exciting. But yeah, I think we're gonna start a new world because as I was replaying again this week, I learned a lot, and I don't think we took on the best strategy last time. I was really avoiding trying to get any sort of threat level, uh, but I think this time we can kind of take that on and we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and get started. Create a new world. If anybody has any seed suggestions or a world or colony name, now's the time to let me know. There's also a channel point redemption for 100 channel points where you can set the name of the colony. And I don't think we'll get to like satellite colonies today, but when we get to that level, that point, we'll just say whatever colony I'm in is the one that you get to name. Yeah, so let's get started. Uh, Banditville. I would call it Banditopia, but that's what I called the name of the world that I was playing on in my uh, free time. And we're gonna not lock the difficulty because sometimes you just need to set it to none in emergencies. But yeah, okay, I think that's everything. Generate world, yes. Seed, sure, leave it default, and let's go. Okay, so here we are in Banditville. Just gonna take a quick look around at the terrain. I want to find a nice open flat area to kind of start the colony. Uh, there's some mountains over there. Those will be useful later on. So I've learned it would also be nice to set up beside a village because fish are actually much more efficient than berries, like by a lot. So uh, we'll see when we get there. You can't fish if there's no water, so hoping we can find some nice flat land beside a lake. If not, well, we'll just generate a new world because we're not committed to this one. And maybe in a future stream we'll see if we can get some friends along for the journey. Okay, so there's a river because there is co-op mode, and I think that would be really fun to try and recruit some volunteers. But of course, we say volunteers in very large air quotes. Okay, so this might work. Like we can get a little shelf there. The only problem is, well, I guess uphill would work better for the zombies if they're coming down the hill because, yeah, so this might be a good place to start. Uh, Lots of trees around, so that'll be good. That doesn't really matter all that much because we'll get wood farming very shortly. And yeah, now I know the controls of the game, so it shouldn't be too aggravating. The nice thing is we can also kind of build up the perimeter of this little ledge here to kind of make a natural defense, and then just only have to build a small wall, which would be very nice. And then we can build like an underground passage to the lower docks, uh, and then just have a couple of archers to protect that. Oh, apologies for your eardrums. Uh, this game is very noisy when you go swimming for some reason, but what can you do? Yeah. So anyways, just gonna double check that I am in fact live. You accidentally forget to hit the start streaming button and okay, so it does look like everything is okay. Just gonna walk around a little bit. Yes. Yeah, there's a broadcast delay. Okay, all good. Yeah, so here's our little shelf. It's not much, but it's our shelf, as we'll call it, the big shelf. Uh, we'll need a funny name, kind of reflecting that, but yeah. Also, my single player adventure, not single player adventure, but off camera adventure. Uh, okay, I really hope we're back. Just gonna wait for the go live notification before we get into it. Um, Gotta love the technical difficulties. And for some reason, OBS just really doesn't like Colony Survival. Turn up that audio a little bit too. So you can hear the nice background noises. Okay. I don't think I'm actually streaming at the moment, despite what OBS is telling me. Okay, so apparently I'm live now. Okay, yes, everything does seem to be working now. Okay, sorry. So, Hopefully that's the end of the stream issues, but we all know that's not going to be the case. Okay, let me try and watch my stream for a sec. Okay, actually my phone right there, so I can watch the stream from my phone to make sure that we're actually live all the time. Because if not, I don't actually have a backup plan, so we might be in trouble. Okay, so I guess we'll put it here. Start a new colony. Bandit for life. There we go. The Bandit for life colony. I like it. Okay. So where exactly the borders are, the boundaries are this little light box here. Probably going to move it maybe 4 blocks this way? Yeah, I think so. 4 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 5 blocks just to be safe. Move banner. Okay. We're not going to build anything too decorative around the banner because we can expand our borders later. So we'll be able to move the banner actually closer in this direction to make sure that we can cover more space. Because, yeah, I want to do, at least for this run, I want to do something kind of, actually, we don't even need to do that, to be totally honest. I want to kind of keep everything inside the walls this time, so everything will be like very vertical, I guess. But we'll get to that in due time. For now, we need to start food production. And to do that, we're going to need some beds, we're going to need some crates, and we're going to need some people to create berries. It's a little bit loud, actually. I'm going to turn that just a wee bit down. Hopefully the audio levels are okay, and you can hear everything correctly, because I genuinely have no idea. Okay, so we'll start with maybe 10 colonists. Each be berry farmers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sure. Those 2 people can sleep on the floor. We're going to kind of be putting things down a little bit willy-nilly at the moment, but that is, it's all just temporary. We're going to really, I guess, industrialize in a bit and really reinforce our little shelf. Yeah, so the best dimensions that I could find are 5 by 7, and you'll see why in a second. You know, I'm not just not pulling these numbers out of thin air. Like, there's a reason for it. 7, that's 4. Okay. 5 by 7, nice. 5 by 7. Maybe we'll get I don't know, a couple of these guys going. 5 by 7. Quickly get rid of this little area here. 5 by 7. Where's the boundary anyway? Oh, okay, so we do have some space. That's good to know. Maybe we'll go here as well. Yeah, we'll go here. The other berry farmer, 5 by 7. Okay, so we have 5 of those people. And then for the tree farms, what we want to do is we want to create an area 3 wide, 3 blocks wide, and as long as we can possibly go. And I think these can go like 90 blocks long, so if we go 3 wide, so a lot of space. No, I was mistaken. Oh yeah, 99 area, so. Yeah. I think that is, oh, sure, temperate leaves, why not? I don't think that counts as fertile ground, but we'll just borrow a block from over here for now. Hopefully nobody notices. And then we'll put this here. There, nobody will notice. We'll do one more forester, I guess. Okay, I'll fix the terrain in just a moment. But yeah, really excited to be here and playing this game again. Now that I know what I'm doing. One more. Oops. There we go. Just 2 more. Okay, how did we do 3, 8? So we have, we'll put 1 more berry plant in, just because we can. Yeah, who's gonna stop us, right? Berries, 5 by 8. Go, 6, 9, okay. Log and stone rubble. So we'll get to the stone rubble in a moment. We are going to recruit to fill all jobs, 9, right. Okay, get cracking. Still 0 threat level, so we don't really have to worry about security yet, but we will soon. And we'll just kind of build a wall and hope that keeps us in check for now. We're going to need a little bit of stone, so I guess we'll start a little mine right here. Don't mind if I do. There we go. We'll eventually get people mining for us. I just want to get down to the dark stone because that's where we can actually put miners. So we need to go a little bit deeper than this. And I think we're actually really close to a snowy mountain, so that'll make extracting. There it is, right there. Different things very easy. So there we have some copper. So here in this area we can find copper and clay. So we'll have to expand out a little bit more if we want things like gold and tin and zinc and stuff like that. But yeah, we're not nowhere near obtaining that yet. So yeah, there's some clay and there's some copper. Just what we need. Okay, we got enough. Okay, so now basically you can't craft anything. You can only craft two things in this game: tinker tables and torches. Right. I'll put down a crate for them so they don't have to go all the way over to the flag each time they want to drop stuff off. But yeah, outside of that, we have to get somebody else to craft everything for us. This game is all about being lazy, which is why I like it so much. Oh, and we have to do the 5x7 pattern because they do everything spaced out. And if you do it, this is the biggest you can get it while still being in odd dimensions. Because if it's an even number of dimensions, that you actually get an extra space here, which could be a farm. So it's kind of like wasted space. So the most compact way to shove everything together is 5x7. Now we're going to need a tree. We're not going to need too much wood for now, right now, because we do have somebody who takes care of that. We just have to wait for their trees to grow so they can start, pulling their weight. And craft probably the single most important item or block in this game, which is again only one of two things that we can actually craft, which is the tinker bench thingy. I forget what it's called already. And that is where we get people to craft things for us. So just getting a little bit of wood to tie us over for now, just until we can get our wood production online. Yeah, so this is very much an automation game, I guess, except instead of like robots, you're automating with people. So I don't really know if that actually counts as automation, but oh well. Yeah, look at that. We have a nice and close colony, or nice and close snowy mountain, where we can get some really good resources later on. But yeah, as you can see in the top right corner, we do have a threat level of 0 at the moment, which is good because that's going to go up soon. And when that does, we are going to be in big trouble. Let's grab a little colonist for that. Okay, so what do we need them to start with? Well, we should probably start with some night guard stuff first, which means a sling, and then just some bullets, I guess. Yeah, I like to kind of set everything in the middle, especially at this stage when we don't really have enough to start this person just like a team of tinkerers to just build things. Because we'll get to the point we'll have like 20 of these people working around the clock. Well, not around the clock, but yeah. So we'll get these 2, maybe 3. That should be good. So the 3 of these. Right. So that brings us to science, which is kind of the backbone of the game, where we start with things just like pottery and smelters and wheat farming and stuff like that, and we eventually get ourselves to like tabulating machines, which I've never gotten to yet. In my adventure, I got about halfway through all this stuff and just got to gliders, which is really fun, and I'm really excited to get to gliders and eventually get to steel gliders and elevators and all that kind of stuff, and horizontal elevators. Lots of things to look forward to. But for now, we will put all the resources there. Oh, and of course, actually unlock miner. Fun little song there. Clay, we don't have that yet. Planks and stone tools, okay. Beds and stone tools. Okay, so yeah. Now we just kind of get some miners going. And these are kind of one of the most critical pieces to the puzzle. So we'll say 4, and yeah, we'll say 3. Okay, so we'll put both the beds and the crafting at priority, #1 priority, so we can get that started, and then we'll worry about defense, because we still have a little ways to go before we actually need any permanent defenders and stuff. It gets to the point where I can't just chuck rocks at them and tell them to mind their own business. But yeah, this part of the game is, the starting the game is a lot of waiting around, but soon we get things automated and things get going, so things will explode. Yeah, so just waiting. We'll stare deeply into this person's face until the morning, which if you can see in the top left corner, it says day 2, 1 a.m. I think they wake up around 4 a.m. So we'll just stare at this person for the next 4 hours. Of course, it's not 4 hours of our time. I think a day-night cycle in this game is like 12 minutes. So that's maybe 2 or 3 minutes of real time. I don't have time for that. But yeah, we can kind of start trees going. So we're about to get into automated wood. Or start collecting our automated wood. I carry a torch too, so I can actually see. But yeah, for defenses, we're just going to kind of build this up so it's 2 blocks tall. The zombies can't touch us that way. And then build a wall over here or up on this mountainside so that, yeah, we'll be safe. Now, we do have to make sure there is an entrance to our wall, otherwise we enter siege mode, which means that we go through food very, very fast. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But I found a way around that. You can block off the path to the banner without entering siege mode. So I'm excited to show that off later on. But there we go, 4 a.m. Up to it. Wakey wakey. Okay. Yes, you just kind of walk inside of each other for a little while. Oh, are you going to the... You know you could just go to the flag, which is right beside you there, friend. There. I have no excuses. Right. So, first thing we're going to need is stone production. I like how you can just hold anything when you break blocks. It doesn't matter. Same amount of brand to break it. There we go. And this is not like Minecraft where ores are single use. Each of these ores are infinite, but we can only collect a certain amount per minute. That's kind of a rate limit there. So, yeah. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day today. Not perfect. We got 2 minor jobs so far. Okay, and let's check the science tab real quick. So what we need is stone tools. And yeah, once we get to the merchant hub, we can really start expanding, because then we can start buying stuff for points and selling certain things. So yeah, this earthenware can be sold for points. I think that's really its only purpose, but that's really where we get started, making lots of points. And then we can buy things like this. We can use the points on things like colony upgrades, which will help us out a lot. Okay, so it looks like you're finished making all the important things. 4 beds and 3 minor jobs. Actually, we'll get them to make some more minor jobs for us. Maybe another 5. We'll do the trick. There we go. Extra beds. Where's mine? I lost my mine. Oh dear, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I should like mark it or something like that. Oh, okay, that wasn't smart. Okay, so we have 3 minor jobs for now. So we'll start with 2 there, 1 on the copper. Actually, just gonna steal a little bit of food real quick to heal myself. Anyone who's been around for a little while will know that that is crazy. Me actually remembering to eat. Welcome, Terminate, and congratulations for getting first. Yeah, we're hanging out in Colony Survival, which is an automation game, all about making people do stuff for me so I don't have to. So, That's a little channel point redemption if you want to rename the colony or whatever.